What the heck do we got going on here tonight? Well, I'll tell you what. We got we got AMX BGM Racing Dirt Street Stocks Off-Road Series. What a setup we have. I've been watching these a little bit and they're an absolute riot. Riot to watch. These cars take these jumps as we're used to seeing the Pro 2 lights out here with these guys. They take these jumps and man, it is an absolute blast. Watch as Anthony takes a lap around here. No pressure, Anthony. Everybody's watching you. Oh, let's make sure I just pulled up the right. I did? Okay. But it isn't. It's almost right. Not. Let me update that as I am running all kinds of things. Believe it or not, we got that issue again with change, at least up where I'm at. And everybody wanted exact change. And I had to find a place to go feed the kids here tonight. As I'm updating our header up there. Alright, not that we're going to run that one anyway, so we'll go ahead and say see you inside of that one. We'll jump over here and I'm going to update the track. I just want to make sure everything was right that I did pull up. But this, as you can see, this is an absolute riot. These cars actually do pretty well around here. But I heard as the track goes away, so does the handling on these cars. And they tend to hit the bump a little bit messed up. Right now we got Nick Nowak with the fast time of 1 minute 16 seconds, 0.75. So he's got the fast time right here now as Anthony's out here. I'll tell you what, James Donahue was real fast in practice. Maybe we'll see him put down a fast lap here tonight as he comes flying over those jumps. Tell me that isn't an absolute riot, guys. These guys, they let anybody in this. You got to be part of the series. You got to check these guys out. This is they got 2 more races left to their season, and then they'll start a new season shortly after. But if you want to join these guys next week, message me. I'll get you guys in contact with Anthony over at AMX. Get you on their Discord. And man, they are an absolute riot. They're a great group of guys, always having fun, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see what happens tonight. And let's go ahead and pull up the points. As the points leader is a no-show so far today. I still don't see him, but we're gonna go ahead and pull up their points. Right now, we got Oliver in the points lead at 388 points. We got Anthony in that second position with 348 points. Nick Nowak in third with 321. I'll tell you what, we're going to have a change in the points lead if Oliver doesn't show. But I know they usually have a chance to load in up through practice or up through qualifying. But I think we only have about 3 minutes left in qualifying here tonight. But man, this is an absolute riot watching these things. So let me get you tonight's format just so I give you all the right information, as we got a couple people out there on the track taking times maybe. I hear him. Right here we got Joe Halsey out there. We know him from the Ram series if you watch Beehive Media. Jared Powers, as he noses, see that nose digging in the 48. But let me go ahead and give you tonight's layout, just to make sure I got all the information right when I tell you. Oh, where is it at? Race format. There we are. Let's go. Yep. Eve right now is 6th fastest. Go ahead and pull that ticker back up. Oh, I had it up. It's just not showing on my side. So yeah, he is 6th fastest. We got Joseph Brooks out there, I think, putting out on time. Let's see if he can pick up his time. He needs quite a bit, as he's just trying to get his footing under him. So tonight's format will be 4 laps of qualifying, as I don't know what just happened to everything. But I'll pull it back up. I'm sorry if that went away on you guys. everything just minimized on me. So tonight's format, we have 11 lap feature. They'll have a competition yellow at lap 6. So that's kind of the typical format, and then they'll have a little 5-lap shootout. If you go a lap down, you will receive 1 lap back, just like the Pro 2 lights, which we'll see after here. Jesse right now is 10th fastest, but just so you know, our top 3 from last week in these street stocks, Anthony, Taylor, and Zach. Is Taylor in here? Yep, Taylor's in here. And Zach all going to the back of the pack regardless of where they qualify, because that was the top 3 from last week. That's how the series does it. If you're top 3, you go to the back of the pack the next week, and you got to work your way up. That might be a little difficult in these. I got a feeling we're going to have a fun race to watch. Lots of side-by-side, door banging fun, cars rolling over. I can't wait. Cannot wait. I'm not even really 100% sure what to expect out of these things, because I've never seen one of these before. I just seen a little bit I've seen in practice. So we better buckle up. We're probably going to get some whiplash here tonight. Definitely probably going to get some whiplash here tonight. Wow, we got 13 people over on Facebook. Make sure you guys are all saying something. Make sure you guys are all saying something down in the chat. Give us a like, give us a share. Tell me who you're... Oh, the 54. What a ride he takes. That nose is so important. I wonder what they do to help neutralize that. Some of these guys, they do their own setups. So here we got to go to tonight's starting grid. Remember, this is going to change up some because some of these guys are going to go to the back. But we got Nick Nowak with a fast time of 1 minute, 16.75 seconds to get the pole. Anthony in second. Nathan in third. Taylor in fourth. James Donahue in fifth. Jared Powers in sixth. Zach Clifton in seventh. Joe in eighth. David in ninth. Jesse in 10th. Lance on Flip Patrol at 11th. And Joseph Brooks rounding out the field in that 12th and final. And then we're going to have those 3 people go into the back of the pack. Man, I can't wait to see how this works. This is so cool. What do you guys think? Tell me down in the chat. Yeah, I didn't know until these guys too, and I've been meaning to go in. And I'll tell you what, I jump in sometimes when they're in the middle of the race because their Pro 2 runs right after this, and I'm getting ready for the broadcast for the Pro 2 lights, and all I hear is them sawing at those wheels really hard. I mean, it is an absolute riot, though, from what I've seen so far here tonight. Just waiting on Nick to put himself in that pole position. And these guys are going to go ahead and give themselves EOLs to go to the back of the pack. And we're going to go green flag racing. Man, I bet you they wish they had, iRacing wishes they brought the truck out here instead of that car for pacing. So as you see, the 3 going to the back, they're all pulling off out of the way. They're going to drop down to the back. We're going to watch them zip their way up through the field. Try not to wreck. Try not to die. But it's going to be interesting to watch those cars come up to the field. I mean, obviously we got an idea. Caleb, you're just in awe. But what are you guys' thoughts so far? We haven't seen him turn a lap other than in practice. What do you think? What do you expect to see here tonight? What do you guys think of this? Is this something you guys would want to do? Caleb, I know your answer. Who's playing at Blue and White Star Car? Are you talking about the number 23? Or... Oh, green flag is out. As the 145 and Nick jumps out there real far. Or that number 54. They're both Joes. So we got Joe Halsey from Ram Racing. Oh, as they're beating and banging off each other in the back. Oh, he gets rear-ended. We got Joseph Brooks in the 54. Oh, Joseph gets stuffed up in the wall. He's got to back it up. Okay, that's Joe Halsey. Or Halsey. Joe Halsey. He's from Ram Racing. I don't know if you know who he is. But right now, Nick out in the front with Nathan on his heels, and that number 19. Right behind them, we got Jared and Donahue. Donahue was fast in practice. He might actually have a good chance of winning this one. Oh, is he going to door bang there? Down in through the turn here. Man, this is so cool. I'm in awe right now. I'm at a loss for words. So right now, Anthony, out of the people that went to the back of the pack, is up the highest right now. He's up to 7. Oh, as he lands on top of that 722 of Jesse, was able to keep it straight. Oh, he gets bumped from behind by the 89 of Taylor. These guys are going to beat and bang through here. This is some great racing at the back of the pack. They've made their way about halfway up to the field. Zach, not as lucky in the 461 sitting down. But I'll tell you what, Anthony and Taylor were both fast in practice and qualifying. Well, mostly practice. So I expect them to work their way up, and they're always close. I don't know why it is, but Taylor sometimes, or usually gets the best of Anthony. Can Anthony get the best of Taylor? I'll tell you what, though, no matter what happens here, most of these guys are going to get a rematch in the Pro 2 Lights. As Joe's having a decent run up in that 5th position, but he's got Taylor on his heels as a 722. And the 270. Oh, 722 spins it. That lets Anthony by. Anthony's going to dig around the outside of the 23 of Joe. Oh, he gets into it. He spins it out. As we go back up to the field, Nick has a comfortable lead. Nathan comfortably in second as James has gotten the 3rd spot. Donahue, he's going to try and work his way up to those leaders. He's looking real smooth right now. Can he dig up on him? Man, it is so cool to watch him go around these turns and jumps. I don't even know what to say right now. I know you guys can't see it, but I got a big old shitting grin on my face. This is an absolute blast. And I'll tell you what, Donahue is tearing up this track. He is tearing it up. He's up next to Nathan. Where did he come from? He just gained a ton there. As he digs to the outside, he's going to try and get around Nathan here. Definitely has a good run. He positioned himself to be underneath. He takes 2nd spot. Can he dig in on Nick? I guess it doesn't matter because when we got about 5 laps to go, they're going to get a yellow flag, and he's going to be right up on Nick's bumper. Nick doesn't want to see that, but he's going to get it anyway. Wow, Donahue is fast in that number 81 machine. Can he catch the leader before the competition caution? And even if he doesn't, I don't think he's going to have a hard time getting around Nick as fast as he is right now. Let's go ahead and look at the last times across the line. Yeah, he's about a second faster. Oh, Nick spins. That gives Donahue the lead. So Donahue to the lead. We're going to have to go take a look at that when we hit our break. Donahue to the lead. Nick back to 3rd. And now Jared Powers is digging in on Nick. Can he get to him and get that 3rd spot? Taylor, he's worked his way up to the 5th spot. He's definitely digging in on these top guys. But right now, by far, the fastest car on the track is James Donahue. He's in a class of his own. The next closest person is 1 second slower a lap, and that is Nick. Everybody else is running 120s and higher. So, he's killing the field right now. Those guys are going to be thankful for that competition caution because they'll definitely need it. Oh, does it look like Anthony and David had issues? Oh, the 54 loops it. Whole lot going on. Hard to keep track of everything going on. Let's see if we can figure out. Oh, 31. And, Anthony runs off the track, man. So much happening. The 31 tried to save it forever and ended up on his roof turtle. Yeah. Oh, Nathan. Nathan's in the lead. What happened to Nick? Nick had issues as we were looking at that last ride. Oh, or James. James had issues. Let's go see what happened to James. So much going on. These jumps, though, if you hit them wrong, as we'll see right here, oh, he hits the berm, loops it. I'll tell you what, he'll take that with a grain of salt. That just makes it interesting. As he comes back out 3rd. So Nathan in the lead. All these guys have had some kind of issue here. Zach Clifton showing. Oh, Anthony's turned around. Anthony gets it back turned the right way. Zach Clifton right in front of him. He had an issue right before Anthony. Wonder if that's what caused Anthony to have his issue. Taylor having a good, solid, clean run in the 5th spot. Definitely closing on to 4th place. Jared Powers digging in that thing. That is a sharp-looking car there. That is a sharp-looking Camaro. As he dives it around the track, man, he's got that thing handling good. Christian Lang. Oh, you're tagging somebody. Oh, the 19 still way out there. Nick's trying to dig in on him. Let's see what these gaps are. Let's go back to the gaps. Remember, all these leads are going to get eliminated here on lap 6 when we get the competition caution. James Donahue, expect him to be fast. Jared Powers right behind him closing. And Taylor on the back bumper of that 48. He's been closing every lap. Let's see who had the best times last time by. Last time by, Taylor. No. Actually, believe it or not, last time by, Nick had the fastest time with a 1:17. As Taylor's trying to get around that number 48. He had a little blink in there. We don't see that often. Oh, yep, they're about to get that comp caution. As Taylor's trying to dig up underneath Jared. Can he get the spot before the competition caution? Oh, I think the caution's out. I don't think he got it. Don't think he got it. All right. Wow. That was an absolute riot, guys. Yeah, sometimes it is. Sometimes I like to be the guy chasing. A lot of people ask me all the time why I don't lead more laps in certain things. And sometimes it's just easier. It's just easier to run behind everybody. Hold on, guys. I'm going to change my sound settings because I'm going to go ahead and pull in a driver. Ask them about the racing, but I got to make sure that you guys don't have to hear the drivers. What's up? What's up, William? I'm just pulling up. I'm going to pull up a driver here in just 1 second. Let's pull in James Donahue. Oh, there, James. You got the better James in the booth. No, I'm just kidding. Got James in the booth. What's up, buddy? Oh. Sometimes I forget I got to click back on Discord when I click off of it for certain things. Man, what a run you had there. I know you got a little sideways there out of the lead, but, man, you got a fast machine here tonight. Yeah, he started right there in front of you, and he spun right there in front of you. I think he's seen you close, and you were about a second faster than him when you were catching him there before he spun it. So, I mean, you definitely got a fast machine here tonight. You think you can win this thing? Well, go out there, dig hard, go and try and get that W, and hopefully we talk to you at the end of this thing. You couldn't hear him? Oh, that's my bad, guys. I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong. They changed everything on me. Well, we're gonna probably get a chance to talk to him again later. So, as we're about to go green flag running. Sorry, yeah, I clicked the wrong. They changed my streaming and how it was set up, and now I got to do it totally different than what I was doing it like 2 weeks ago. So every once in a while I make a mistake. You know, I have to make one mistake every broadcast, or you guys might get confused. Let's face it. Look at these cars on here. We're gonna watch from the blimp on this restart. As we're gonna have 5 laps to go when they cross the start-finish line here. Green, green, green. As they dive over that first jump and into the hard left-hander up here. Oh, right-hander. Sorry, wrong way. I'm looking at it from a different angle. As Nick dives underneath Nathan, this is going to help Donahue stay with him. They really don't want Donahue behind him. Donahue's fast. Oh, Donahue gets all mixed up into the wall. Tough break for Donahue. Oh, he toes. Oh, no, he doesn't. He just blinked out there as he gets back around the 48. But that puts Taylor and Anthony third and fourth. Man, how many times have we seen this? Now, let me ask you guys a question. Do you think that Anthony can cross the line and take a podium finish away from Taylor before the end of this thing? Because it seems like that's how it happens to Anthony all the time. Can he return the favor to Taylor? Can he get around him? As the leaders are battling it out on there. 31 got all squirrely. He's back on the right direction as we got a battle for the lead. Nick is fast. He's trying to get up under Nathan as Taylor and Anthony are just about there. We're about to have a four-way race for the battle for that first. And I'll tell you what. Oh, Anthony had an issue. He got set behind. James Donahue, he's going to try and put himself in position. And I'll tell you what, don't count out Jared there either. Jared's been solid here tonight. He's probably made the least amount of mistakes. There's a good chance that number 48 can get a podium here. Watching some of the mistakes these guys have been making here tonight. 81 of Donahue trying to dig himself back up onto the podium. As he's coming up on Nathan. Nathan lost a couple spots. Nick probably got into him. But I'll tell you what, Nick's got a mirror full of Taylor. Coming up on him fast. Oh, man. Let's go ahead and shoot the gaps here so you guys can see the gaps. As Taylor's less than a second behind. I'll tell you what, this time could be made up so fast. Yeah. Nathan's got to dig back in on this, but I'll tell you what, Nick's been fast. Taylor is awfully fast, but Donahue, man, if Donahue can get up here, I think he's the class of the field here tonight, as he's definitely got a fast number 81. We're going to find out. Nick's in first. Taylor digging. Taylor makes a mistake. That's going to help Nathan catch back up some, as Nick's going to be able to break some of that lead. Nick's trying to dig and be fast, not make any mistakes as he made earlier. Oh, for sure. For sure. Oh, noses it down. And I'll tell you what, as this track gets slick, there's a lot of things that happen that they've told me. And we're going to find out here soon as we got 3 laps to go. Nathan with a big lead, about 4.5 seconds. Next in line is going to be Taylor. Taylor all by himself. Oh, Nathan up on 2 wheels back there. Did you guys see that? That was a riot. In that 19. Let's go back to James Donahue. James Donahue digging in on Nathan. He's fast. Let's see if he can dig in and get that third place at least here, as he's definitely earned it. The last times by were. Oh, we got James on his roof. Oh, tough luck for James Donahue. Looking like a fast one here tonight. Ends up on his roof. I'll tell you what, a lot of these guys. Oh, Taylor makes another mistake. As Nathan. Oh, what happened to Taylor? Taylor, did he blink out? Oh, there he is. He's back. Still in that second position. Taylor blinked out. Nathan digging in on Taylor. Wow, it just started pouring here. Jared sitting in that 4th position. I'm telling you, Jared's in a good position. I haven't seen him make a mistake all night in that number 48. Wow, it's raining hard out there. Guys, if you want more information on this, go check out AMX on Facebook. They do have a Facebook page. I'll put it up in the chat later. After this, or when they do the Pro 2 lights, I'll make sure. Oh, 48 makes the first mistake I've seen him make tonight. That gets Anthony in 3rd position. Nathan sitting 3rd. Taylor in 2nd. Nick in first, way out in first. Who's got the fastest time so far? Anthony, so as right now is the fastest car on the track. He's about 2 seconds faster, 2.5 seconds faster than our leader right now. Let's see what kind of ground he can make up. He's a lot faster than the guys in front of him. We're talking about 5 seconds faster than Nathan and 3 seconds faster than Taylor. Can he catch those guys, get himself a podium finish with 2 laps to go? That's a big time difference there. Can Anthony keep ripping off lap times like that? Will somebody make... Oh, we're on the last lap. Last lap. Nick in the lead. He's got to go through and make no mistakes here. 0 mistakes. Oh, 145 gets all squirrely. Little bobble there. That's gonna let Taylor close in some. Throw that gap up there. As it's 3 seconds, all it takes is one big bobble, and that could bring Taylor right on his heels with a chance to win this thing. No mistakes as he goes through this right-hander. Got to be perfect. Oh, he makes a little bit of a bobble there. Second place closes on him a little bit more. Definitely got tight on him as his track conditions have changed. Definitely bumpier if you're looking at the car. They weren't bouncing that much through the curves earlier. That lead is down to about 2.4 seconds. Yeah, we're getting some rain right now. It just started downpouring out there. You hate, yeah. They just do it because this is a fun league. These guys have a blast. Oh, big bobble by Nick. As he comes around, is he going to get the checkered flag? Or is he going to make a mistake? And it's Nick to the victory. Taylor in second. Nathan, got to make it through. Can't give him third yet. Still can't make any mistakes. Oh, he almost flips it. Nathan goes ahead and takes it home third. Anthony in fourth. Jared makes one mistake the whole race. He's going to bring it home fifth. Jesse in the 722. Look at him coming home sixth, strong. Up 4 positions here tonight. Good run for him. I'm saying he's got 6. He's still got to cross that start-finish line. Yeah, Nick won. You know, that was a tough race for James. James Donahue was probably the fastest person on the track. David's going to bring it home. And 7th, Lance with a good finish in 8th. James Donahue is going to humbly take it home 9th. Man, I know that's got to hurt. Zach in 10th, Joseph in 11th. And Joe's going to round out the field in 23rd and last. But I'll tell you what, guys. That's just such a cool picture. No, don't move. I know you want to celebrate, but I want to get that cool pic. Let's see if I can find a cool one. That's a cool one. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Let me go ahead and bring in our 3rd place driver. That's going to be Mr. Nathan. Nathan, James in the booth, got a copy?
I'm in it.
You got James in the booth, got a copy? Nathan, you got a copy?
Yep, I'm here.
I see you lighting up, but I can't hear you.
Oh.
Now I can hear you. Man, what a run.
Right.
What a run. You took home 3rd. I know you felt like you were a little faster than that. Made that little bobble, got you caught up, got pushed back to 3rd place. But, man, that was a good run. Couple times almost watched you roll over. Man, what did you think about tonight's race?
It went pretty good. I wish I could not do as much mistakes and not struggle a little bit. It seems like these dirt street sects you really have to put work to tame them. And I was thinking it was just lack of practice.
Yeah, that was a whole lot of fun to watch. And realistically, I mean, Nick came out fast. Nick was fast, but I feel like you made the least amount of mistakes out of the top 3. Ended up third. Still something to be happy about. I'm sure you got a few people you might want to thank after taking that number 19 Monster Machine to third place.
I would like to thank my mom, my dad, my sister, my cousin for giving me his PC and buying it from him. I'd like to thank Taylor for getting me into this. All racing couldn't have done it without him. And all the support of people like Nick and Anthony. So much great people. They're great people. I love racing with them. They're so fun.
Yeah, definitely a great group. I love doing their Pro 2 lights. This is the first time I watched you guys do the street stocks, and I'll tell you what, I was smiling the whole time.
Yeah, they're fun to watch and race.
All right, buddy. Thank you for putting on a heck of a show for us, and maybe next week I get the broadcast again, and you can get yourself another podium, if not a win.
Yep, it looks like you're looking at my lucky charm. Broadcast more races, I'll win more races.
Yeah, I'll be here next week.
All right, see ya.
All right, thank you. Nathan
Bye.
with a solid finish here tonight. We're going to bring in our runner-up, as I'm sure we'll be talking to him later. Taylor James in the booth, got a copy? Taylor James in the booth, got a copy? I really wish I had a horn to blow when these guys don't hear me. Or they had a little bell on Discord. Taylor, James in the booth, got a copy? I am not seeing him talk right now. Let's move him out.
You got me?
Oh, I got you now. I was just...
All right, I don't know.
I was going to try and move you out, move you back in.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. My mic was just working just fine a minute ago.
Well, we got the one and only Anthony Slayer up in the booth right now. Taylor, man, I'll tell you what. Every time you pass Anthony, I know he's got to smash his desk or his wheel.
Yeah, Anthony and I, we had a little rough going at the beginning of that, and we made it out through and kept on trucking.
You know, I think you had a real fast car here tonight. I think that Donahue might have been the fastest, but Nick was pretty fast too. But it looked like you were trying to dig in on Nick there and just couldn't resist the urge to give those that grass just a trim.
Yeah, there's a few times I caught that grass and it caught me off guard and I had to regain it. And, you know, just those few little mistakes in the end is what cost me the win.
Well, I'll tell you what, you might have gotten second, but their lawn looks great here at Bark River. Is there anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Justin Trim and AMX for hosting this, and you for broadcasting, the girlfriend for, you know, giving me the time to do this. Even though I had no seat time this week, I made it work, and I also want to say congratulations to Nathan on his first podium.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to watch him. But hey, I'm sure I'm going to see you next in the next one. You'll have a good run over at the Pro 2 Lights too, I'm sure, and we'll get a chance to talk to you again.
My truck's looking good for the next race.
All right, brother. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you shortly.
All right.
Let's go ahead and bring in our winner. Nick James is booth. Got a copy?
Absolutely. How are you, James?
Man, what a race you had. I mean, you made that one big mistake in the first half, but you were able to recover from that. But, man, your car was fast tonight.
Yeah, I went off that jump, and I knew I was going straight towards that wall. And one of those is about recovering at these. These street stocks on this track are brutal tough. They're just about keeping control. Luckily, didn't lose too many spots. Got right back up there, and the comp restart really helped out a lot.
Sage, you got to check
back
this
up
out.
And give me a little shot at the win today.
Yeah, you definitely fast here tonight. I think that Donahue might have had the best car, but man, a couple of mistakes, and it was all about not making mistakes tonight. And I'll tell you, you made one big mistake. I'm sure you felt like you gave it away, but man, you were able to dig back and take the win for this BGM Dirt Street Stock Series. Is there anybody you got to thank tonight? Because man, I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say at this point.
These are so much fun to drive on these tracks. The cars are and stuff like that. It is absolute blast. It is a lot of work holding onto that car, and it is so much fun. I encourage anybody on iRacing just to give it a shot. Come over and try it out at AMX iRacing. Thank you to BGM Racing for sponsoring this class too. And also thanks to Just a Trim Lawn Service for sponsoring our Pro 2 lights that will be up next here. And I also want to give a shout out and a thanks to my real life race sponsor, K&R Auto Body out of Lewistown, Montana. They help me out my real life truck a lot, and I couldn't do it without them too.
Yeah, I watch all the time you guys putting your real life problems up in the Discord, and it's definitely a lot of fun. But I'll tell you what, I've had some people that run with me regular, and they're definitely talking and asking about these street stocks. I'm gonna have to post something in my Discord because I'm sure you guys wouldn't mind a few more people coming out here having some fun with you guys, turning some laps in these street stocks.
Absolutely, more the merrier. The more we can get out here, the better. The bigger the field, the more fun it is. The thing is with these, you're gonna spin, you're gonna wreck, but as long as you compose yourself and get back up to the front, you'll do good and have a good time. So
yeah, you proved that here tonight, and it's all about the timing of that mistake. Because I'll tell you what, Jared Power almost had a perfectly run race, made his mistake late, and he probably would have gotten third or fourth here tonight had he not made his mistake when he did.
which is great. I didn't realize he was up there that far, which is awesome. Cause
Yeah.
I think this is only a second or third week racing with us, and that just proves right there, a couple little laps, and you're up there in contention with all of us because we all make mistakes. Like you said, it all depends on when it is and how bad it is.
Yeah, it just a little mistake. It was just the wrong time. It wasn't enough to recover. And but man, that was a great show. Thank you for putting that on for us, and I'll see you at the Pro 2 Lights.
Absolutely, and thank you, James, for broadcasting this. We appreciate having you on, and you do a great job with this broadcast and everything else you do for us. We appreciate it, man.
No problem. I have a blast doing it.
All right, take care.
Thank you. So that's our winner. Let's go ahead and give a quick recap, as next week is championship week. Quick little race results. If it'll let me pull them up. There they are. And in first place, we got Nick. And that 145, we just talked to him. Taylor and the 89 finishing second. Nathan with a strong finish, finishing third. Anthony finishing fourth. I know he wanted to finish better. He was definitely faster in that fourth spot, but he can go back out there and prove himself in those Pro 2 lights. And then we got Jared in the fifth position, Jesse in sixth, David in seventh, Lance with a solid finish in eighth, James Donahue disappointed in that ninth place finish, I'm sure, but good run for him overall. Zach finishing 10th, Joseph Brooks finishing 11th, and Joe Halsey finishing and rounding out the field in 12th. But guys, we're going to do this again next week, but I got to go get ready for the Pro 2 lights, so we're going to take a little break. Set your notifications because we'll be back live in about 15-20 minutes with some Pro 2 lights at the same track, same setup. Let's go, guys.